application fee to study in the United States, it's very, very expensive. And I'm very much aware that most of the universities here are waiving application fee. So what this channel does is that we actually share schools that you can actually apply for free and schools waiving application fees. One advice I'll give you guys is that you shouldn't focus on just schools waiving application fees, as competition in such schools is likely to be really, really high, since different people from all parts of the world will want to apply to such schools. Instead, I want you to focus on schools with moderate application fees, as most people will not want to apply. In such situations, your competition in such schools is really, really low, and it will enhance your chance of getting assistantship or fully funded scholarships. Here on this episode is yet another school giving international students fully funded scholarships in the form of graduate assistantships. Like we always do, follow me till the end of this video. So the name of this university is Michigan State University. Yeah, and it's obviously in the state of Michigan. To be precise, it's in the city of Lansing, which is the capital of Michigan. So they have loads of funding opportunities, and then they have loads of programs as well. So without wasting much time, let's quickly run through their program of study. Right, these are the programs they have. So many programs. So you can actually use this section as a filter, right? But for the sake of this video, I don't want to filter anything. So for instance, biomedical engineering, these are all graduate programs. So this is the link to the departmental website. So if you want to check, you can go through their departmental websites, what they do, and then their research and all that, admission requirements and stuff like that. Yeah, so I do not want to waste much time. I'll actually leave the link in the description box for you to navigate yourself, since they have loads of programs here. Chemistry. So this is the link to their program, right? So this is their departmental email. So if you have any questions, you can ask them, right? So you can open the link to their departmental websites and then navigate, check what they are about and then what they do, and then possibly funding opportunities, right? So quickly running through their programs, right? So it's loads of programs. I honestly do not know any program that they do not offer. It's actually one of the best schools in the United States, and it's actually the second best school in the state of Michigan after University of Michigan. So this is Michigan State University. Marketing, mathematics, mechanical engineering, media and information, loads of programs. It's honestly one of the schools that I like. Yeah, I like them for the fact that you do not need any academic evaluation. Once they admit you, you will have to just tell your university to send them your transcript, and then they will be fine. So they have loads of programs: teacher education, statistics, probability, and all that, right? So that is it. So let's quickly run through their funding opportunities. So when you highlight on funding here, you can see assistantships, fellowships, travel funding, external funding, research support. So this video is obviously about assistantship, so let's quickly check that. So they have graduate assistantships, right? So they are trying to explain what an assistantship is. If you followed my page for long, you know what an assistantship is. So graduate assistantship is a generic term referring to financial support of graduate students that results in stipend and compensation, and for which performance of defined duties is expected, obviously, right? So here in this school, more than 3,000 assistantships are available to qualified graduate students at Michigan State University. So they have more than 3,000 slots. So you can see that there are a lot of opportunities for you out there if you want to apply. Yeah, so you can read all these if you want. So they have graduate teaching assistants, right, are subject to collective bargaining agreements by that. So if you want to read about their teaching assistants, you just hit on that, and then this is the GTA page, right? So what you'll be required to do, maybe you may be required to teach a section, maybe lead a recitation, work as a help room tutor, run a lab, serve as a grader, or stuff like that. So I want you to apply to this school if you really want to. The only obstacle here, the only problem here is that they have a $75 application fee. Like I always say, most people will not want to apply to this school because of the application fee. So if you really want to secure an assistantship, then look no further than this university, Michigan State University. Yeah. So the procedure in the appointment, you can read through all these, the prerequisites. Yeah, what you need to do to make sure that you get a funding, the prereqs, yeah, and all that. Your responsibilities. See, you can work 10 hours a week, 20 hours a week, or 30 hours per 3/4 stipends, right? So if you want to know how much you earn, this is a link for their stipend ranges, right? So you click on that, then you check, right? So I want to explain this page, right? So this is this section is for research assistant, and teaching is excluded, right? So, and then this is how much you'll be paid bi-weekly, which is every 2 weeks, right? So this is just research assistantship, and you wouldn't be teaching, right? So for level one, maybe if you are doing a quarter time, that is, the minimum will be $475 and the maximum will be $825 every 2 weeks. For half time, you'll be paid $950 every 2 weeks, and then $1,650 every 2 weeks. For 3/4 time, you'll be paid $1,425 every 2 weeks, and then $2,475 every 2 weeks, right? So this is for level 1, and then this is for level 2. These are that. So the rates, it's like really like that. So you can check on these. If you want to know the meaning of level 1, level 2, it's they are trying to refer to, like, it's in relation to how experienced you are. So which means that if you are admitted now, maybe you'll be on level 1, and then as time goes on, you progress. You progress from level 1 to level 2, and then level 2 to level 3, depending on how effective your work may be. And this is also research assistant and teaching excluded, right? This one was for 2024-2025, right? So this was for the rates for last year. So they've actually gotten a raise. So this was what they were earning last year, and then this is what they will be earning this year. Last year we can check here this line, 440, 764, now it's 475, 825. Why? So this is for teaching assistantship. This is teaching, solely teaching for this year, 2024-2025. Quarter time, the minimum is 537, the maximum is 940. For half time, 1074, and the maximum time is 1880. For 3/4 time is 1611, and that is for level 1. Level 2 is that. For level 2, you get a raise, obviously, and then because you become more experienced. For level 3, that is that. So this is the rate, right? If you really want to apply, it's simple. One thing I like about them is that the assistantship, when you are making the application, there's a section you indicate that you want to be considered for assistantship, right? So you just, all you have to do is just indicate that you want to be considered for assistantship, and that's it. You don't need to make any separate application for the assistantship, right? So I will urge you to apply. Forget about it. I know $75 is not it's not a small money, but then if you can apply, I will you know that it's actually worth it. $75 is an amount, but then for the benefits, I don't think it's too much. So that is it. If you really want to apply, I'll leave the link to the university's website so you can navigate yourself. So if you want to apply, this is the application tab. You hit on that, right? The international applicants, graduate applicants. If you want to learn more, you hit on learn more, and then start a graduate application. You create an account, and I've already made a video on how you can go about this. It's actually in my channel. If you really want to apply, just go and watch that video, and the process is quite similar to this one. All right. And then if you have any questions, I've left a link in my channel description. You can book me, you can talk to me, you can ask questions. Since my services is quite free, I have a long queue. So if I've not responded to your messages, or if I don't respond on time, it means that I'm probably working on other people, and I operate on first come first serve basis. So you will have to wait. Thank you. I'm sure by now you want to apply to this school. I'll actually leave the link to the university's website in my description box so you can apply from there, right? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on my notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Thank you.